Tim Murphy with Drift Sessions. I'm here with Jack Davis. Jack, how did yesterday go?
I think it went pretty well. Could have done a little bit better. We finished we had second place qualifier for a while. And then Jake Weiss laid down some crazy run and knocked us down one tier to third. So pretty good. I can't complain. I always want to do better, but I think given the circumstances, the track was really smoky. You couldn't see much. Smoke was just lingering on the track, so it was very difficult to see. And of course, they painted the outside zones during our qualifying, so it was kind of hard to practice where we needed to go. But overall, I think it went really well given the circumstances we were dealt with. So, I can't complain.
You qualified third. You were putting down heater run after heater. You really seemed like you were dialed in. Any issues with the vehicle? Was it just a well-oiled machine, team and crew and car?
The only issue with the car right now is it's too gripped up. It has so much forward bite, it's really hard for me to extend wide to the zones, and that's really due to not having a rear sway bar. So I run a Winters quick change differential, so I can't just get a stock sway bar. So we have to build something completely custom with custom mounts, brackets, and arms and stuff. So that's something we definitely need to add to the car just to make it extend out to outer zones a little bit easier. So that's one thing I had to struggle with. We had to make the suspension stiffer and the tire pressure higher to kind of float the car out to the outer zones.
So you got a bye run in the top 32. How are you going to utilize that time?
Really just look over the car, talk to the team, make sure communications are good, car is checked, tire pressure is checked. Really just make sure we're prepared.
Now, you'll be facing either Tyler Moffitt or Kyle Guiley. If you had to choose between the two to battle, do you have a choice, or do you know them well enough to make that choice?
I know Kyle Guiley quite well. We used to drive with him at Texas Lone Star Drift. So we drove Lone Star for a few years. And I've driven with him a few times, but I don't have a preference. I'm just happy to drive.
All right. So we've known historically or statistically the top 1 through 5 drivers usually end up on the top 1 through 5. Is there anybody that you're gunning for?
Obviously myself, but Jake Weiss is crazy. He's really good. I'm sure he's going to do really well. Josh McGuire is super good. Scotty D, super good. I expect those guys to be pretty stiff competition this weekend.
Okay. Any sponsors, YouTube, Instagram?
Yeah, my Instagram is Jack_Davis_, and then our YouTube is J Davis Drifting. And really just want to say thanks to my team for getting us here. My buddy Alex with Function Media, who does a bunch of our media at the events. The rest of my team, my crewmates, just for getting us here. And then all the sponsors you see on the car, each one of them is very important to us. So I'm sure you guys can check that out.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you for your time, and good luck out there.